Welcome back, baby faces. Look at Victor Villa's big ass head. Get the fuck over here.
Yo, you just hit puberty with that one?
Do your intro, you dumb.
Yes. We back.
Let's see who's making their way to the ring.
Let's see who's making their way to the ring, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, the person you came to see, JP Savage. Hello.
Pretty chubby flaco. Dímelo mi fucking gente.
Mischief, you heard.
Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, we back for another week of fun. And this week we putting the emphasis on Pops. Ooh. Because we got the host of the Did You Write This Stuff, Bro? Podcast. Yes. Hey. Our boy Pops. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me. Y'all have the stars of the show on already, so it's good that I'm on it, too.
Because, you know, this is heels, popped, chair shots. I mean, heels, pops.
No. What show are you on, you
Wait a minute. Because we got Pops on the motherfucking show. So you know we got to square that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Straight from Wisconsin, freezing his balls off. Loving wrestling. What's going on, my brother?
You ain't lying about that freezing, bro.
Hey.
It's cold over here.
I heard y'all just put the beers in the backyard out there, huh?
We put the beer out there right alongside the dog. He protects it. It's all good.
No doubt.
I just fucked everybody up live. My bad, yo. I just connected the microphone. Everybody said,
well, you know, the reality is after 93 episodes, shit like that does happen, you know? Yeah, but it's okay because we are a two-time award-winning podcast. So, obviously, we're doing something right.
Baby!
Oh, my God.
Let's go, son!
Hey,
that's what we out here for.
That was not in my contract.
I guess I don't have to shower anymore.
It wasn't in the script either.
Can't give this brothers nothing.
Fuck yeah, baby. Two-time award-winning podcast. Yo, so let's talk some
Shout
shit.
out
to what? To what? Shout out to what?
This is when you have a beverage that's splattered in your face and
that's what
inhibits you from producing words.
Yeah.
And speaking about face,
ooh,
what's up with this confrontation that we had with Conan and Psychosis?
Yo.
Hold on.
Outside of the Impact.
You trying to run these ropes?
Let's run the ropes.
Yes, I'm trying to run these ropes.
Let's run ropes, Pops.
These ropes, Pops.
Ay, Dios mío.
Trying to do this cardio. I don't want to eat that chip again, or do I?
Pops, did you hear about Conan and Psychosis?
Nah, man, I really don't pay as much attention to Impact as I should. You know, mainly because can I just say fuck YouTube TV for not carrying access?
Fuck YouTube TV, yo.
Fuck YouTube TV, but pay us.
We'll take that sponsorship.
Yeah, you know, but listen, it's part of the situation. Wasn't MLW in the talks about being on Stars, was it? I believe there was some rumors.
I have no idea, but Conan and Psychosis was a AAA, right? So that was like backstage shit, right?
It was in Mexico, outside of the Impact tapings.
You know the story? Right. What was that about?
So apparently, Psychosis 2 is he's upset that he's not being booked on the show anymore because Conan is trying to push the younger talent. So and now he's the head booker for AAA.
So he can't let go.
So Psychosis is pretty much out.
It go.
He's out the door.
Damn.
Se jodió.
Se jodió. All right. I mean, you know what? He could go suck a bag of dicks. Because, the reality is, everybody has their time, and you have to put over the next talent. The idea behind being a legend is preserving the future of wrestling, what's best for the industry. And at that point, that means that not you being in the limelight, then you got to step aside. You know?
What color light was that?
In the limelight.
Limelight.
Lemon lime.
How about Allison K?
How about her?
Allison K keeps just dragging Tessa through the dirt, baby.
We're still doing this?
Yeah, we're still doing this. She talked mad shit, spreading lies about her. That's what she said. That's what Allison K said about Tessa Blanchard. So we still talking shit, Pops, about Tessa Blanchard.
Who we siding with? Who we siding with?
Oh, man. If Tessa really said that shit, she really fucked up herself, didn't she?
Damn.
Like, look, we still bag on Hogan for what he did, right?
Of course.
So why does Tessa get a pass?
Listen, if it walks like a duck, if it sounds like a duck, it's not going to be a mongoose, right? And you have many female wrestlers claiming that these things did happen, right? My only gripe with the situation is that it happened at the cusp of her making history, right? Man. And I understand it's a devious situation. It's fucked up if she definitely did it, and there's a lot she needs to reevaluate moving forward, right? But it still is a marquee moment in the industry, and they could have cost her that opportunity with this coming out now, because this shit didn't happen last week. This shit happened years ago, right? Why we talking about it now? Is there some envy involved? Is there some jealousy involved as well? Is there an agenda?
True, right? That is absolutely right.
Those
like,
things can't play a factor.
Timing is kind of crazy.
Now. Yeah.
It was all like the weekend of, and like now we just got more shit and more shit.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like it happened that night and they tweeting about it. This shit happened years ago. You know?
So, moving on. Let's talk about something.
Hey,
oh, no, go ahead.
What do y'all really think about Tessa winning the men's world title?
I think it's dope.
Yeah.
I think it was a cool thing to see. And damn, man, the first one to do it in the at least. You're not WWE, but I mean,
I think this was done like 20 years ago. We saw it with China.
Yeah, but not to this extent. Not to be the face of the company.
That was the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
That's a different.
That's a different.
You know,
I think I'm not mad at it because all the fears we have when it comes to intergender wrestling, right? What this really did is that first and foremost, Tessa looks comfortable wrestling against guys because she was trained with men. Right? So the physicality that's necessary, even though she's not she's not Jordan Grace, but she's out there. Every match she's been in, she's done work. You think about the Brian Cage match, think about the bouts with Sammy Callahan, right? It doesn't look like she's like not holding her end, right? It doesn't look like, oh, this makes no sense.
Yo, but what do we do now? Like after this world title run, then what? Tessa's got nothing to do with Impact anymore.
At the very least, I'd hope that it makes it the women's division everywhere else, that level where they could do ladder matches like she just did with these guys on at that pay-per-view.
Man, whatever, right? Like in terms of just Tessa's career, like where do you go from here? She has to leave Impact. She has to.
AEW.
Oh, yeah,
she has to. That's it. There's nothing left.
I don't see much
She
left
climbed
there,
the heights of the height. Like that you can climb at Impact.
She Randy Orton the shit.
That's it. Like now what? Now what? Like now she has no other choice but to leave. And if everything is to be believed, right? She left NXT because
well, they didn't sign her.
Well, that's what I meant, right? Like they didn't sign her because
ready.
of the bullshit, right? Supposedly.
Oh.
Then now that there's more bullshit, now what?
I mean, we'll get to this on Tuesday, but I think the most confusing part about it is that right after she wins, the next person they have her kind of starting a feud with is with the Knockout Champion. So now you have a woman versus woman, and you have the World Champion and the Knockout Champion. Like, what are we doing now? What's going to happen?
They cannot have Taya win both titles.
Why not?
Because then what?
Wait, but you talking
Because
another
then
woman?
what?
Another woman winning
another
it?
That's what I mean. Like, then what? Then, like, what happens then? Fucking Taya has both of the major fucking titles. Your men's division, ass. Your women's division, ass. You just have two queen bitches running the whole fucking shit, and nothing matters.
Isn't that what's happening in the WWE?
Not quite.
Touche.
Speaking of happening in the
WWE.
WWE. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No,
please. I'm tired of your shit. No,
So I mean, being a father of a daughter, I want to be able to say, you can be world champion. Mm-hmm. But my problem is like what you said. Then what? Because it's not like in Lucha Underground when what's her face won the world title or whatever it was, because they didn't have divisions.
That's right.
So now you have a woman that at the tippy top of the men's division and a woman at the tippy top of the women's division, and no matter where you go, you're burying somebody.
Yep.
Right. Now what? You get there and it's now what?
You fucking defend it.
I'll tell you
My
the
guy,
But not against another woman, because now that's OD. Now it's okay for one to do it now. Maybe wait a while. Maybe like
Taya wins both titles. Then what? Then what? Who's gonna beat her?
Sammy Callahan.
Sammy Callahan lost to Tessa Blanchard. He's gonna beat Taya Valkyrie.
Does Sammy Callahan go after the Knockout Championship? Like, I mean, listen, is this what we're doing?
There shouldn't be.
Listen, there's no difference between the U.S. title, the Intercontinental title, the World title, the fucking Universal title,
Yeah,
the
the fuck
10
there
pounds.
is. There's a huge difference.
There's no difference as far as the male wrestlers that can compete for that title.
You know the fuck.
Because you have, like, for example, you have Nick Aldis entering himself in the tournament for the fucking television title, right? Because there is no regulation on that. So are we reaching a point in
Power has
wrestling?
no rule.
No, they do.
They fucking have no. It's just 6-minute matches. That's all they have.
The one rule, I'll tell you the one rule that
605.
they do have is that Cornette's not on no more.
That's it.
But the reality is, like, is it gonna be fluidity between the women's divisions and the men's divisions if it gets to that point? Is that what Impact is trying to create?
Well, speaking of the women's division, let's talk about something with a little bit of flair, right? Charlotte Flair talking about that she's got the highest losing record out of anybody in the WWE. What? What are your thoughts on that, Pops? Exactly.
I mean, she won the title 10 times and lost it 10 times, right? I mean, Rick says, well, technically a 21-time world champion and a 22-time loser, right? So if you look at it like that, she's had some shitty booking the last year, but the losingest record, I think she's grasping at straws.
Yeah, I mean, yo, she's always, every time she comes on screen, it's like to be either in the title picture or like right outside of it. You know what I mean? Like, she's always, like, in the conversation. And, I mean, kudos to her for being that good, yo. I think she's tremendous.
Yeah,
It's fucking great shit. But, yo.
I mean, listen, this is the battle that any legacy is always going to have, right? They're going to feel subconscious that people are going to feel, oh, they're getting pushed because of who her father was, right? But the reality is she is an incredible talent. And if there is a woman that's going to do what occurred in Impact, the only person I can think of in the E is really Charlotte. Because physically, she could keep up and then make it believable.
Except that there's somebody in the WWE called the fucking Man. Literally.
And she's not one.
So,
yeah. But when you think about the physicality as them as performers, it's more believable when it comes to Charlotte than it does the Man.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Sure, is it going to be the Man? I mean, I understand the whole angle, but I'm saying if you want to have legitimacy in what you're seeing, that physicality, Charlotte, that's believable.
I mean, I have a hard time ever saying anything bad about a Flair, but
here it comes.
Fuck it,
Her nipples.
we're heels, right? We're gonna piss people
That's
off.
right.
She got her
That's
face
right.
stick. She got some shit done to her face. She ain't been the same in the ring.
Ooh.
The first time I saw Charlotte get better was like last week's shitty Raw when she beat the hell out of Sarah Logan. That was the best I've seen her since Mania.
Well, remember, she just got engaged, so she was
Yeah,
motivated.
it's that Latin dude.
I mean,
It's that Latino heat.
I blame it on the Taco Bell.
Some may say she's been looking better afterwards.
Yo, there's a certain glow to her.
Speaking of looking better,
China was doing the shimmy after that Latino
Oh,
heat.
wait a minute.
Just remember that. Just
Sorry,
remember that,
Vicky.
baby.
Sorry, Vicky.
That wasn't a stroke?
Yo.
so speaking of looking better in strokes and all that.
Whoa.
Well, not the strokes, but Kenny Omega just responded to a fan's opinion about him looking better than, Adam Cole looking better than him.
What'd he say?
He said no.
Oh man, who's taking the fall for that?
So the fan's opinion was that Adam Cole overall look was better, as well as his promo work. Now the fan did call Omega an excellent storyteller, but here's the full tweet. I'm a huge Kenny Omega fan, but I have to disagree. Say Adam Cole is far better in regards to promo work and his overall look. As far as in-ring work, both are excellent storytellers.
Okay.
You have a lot of opinions on Kenny Omega, but Pops, I'm curious about yours. How do you feel about Kenny Omega and this particular topic?
Man, at the risk of getting my ass kicked tomorrow by Queen, like, I'm not a huge Kenny fan. Kenny in Japan, phenomenal.
Yeah.
AEW Kenny, man.
Caca sandwich.
Caca sandwich, bro.
Caca sandwich.
It's as good as a liverwurst sandwich. You know what I mean?
With a side of diarrhea.
Why is he not challenging for the world title and he's a fucking tag team champion now and he's not even in a tag team?
You know what?
A tag team heavy fucking division.
You know what Kenny Omega's run in AEW is synonymous with?
Garbage.
Shinsuke Nakamura moving up from NXT to Raw.
Ouch.
I don't know if it's that bad yet. Yeah.
I mean, pretty damn close.
I've always felt that Kenny Omega is subpar on the promo work.
Yeah.
I think in ring he's tremendous.
Storyteller,
He is a fantastic wrestler.
His mic work is his weakness.
His mic work though leaves a lot to be desired.
I honestly think that, in my personal opinion, I think that he hasn't discovered his character in AEW yet, because he's a little nutty.
Yeah, he's a little like spaz,
So
right?
it's a
like
little
he's
off
kinda
the rail.
A little
You spent a lot of time in Japan. Anybody would fucking nutty.
According to him,
The fuck was in the soup?
Come on now. He's been watching anime. Fucking
As fast
drown down
masa.
his fucking.
according to Kenny though, according to his response at least, he's jacked, and well, Adam Cole is dead. So there's
All
that.
my friends are dead.
Whatever,
No,
man.
I mean, you're comparing the superstar of the year, right, to Kenny Omega. So,
Damn.
so I mean, I think what have you
Executive vice president, right?
exactly,
Kenny
right?
Omega?
So, it's all about what you've done for me lately, right? And right now, Adam Cole's giving my fix, right? That's what it is.
That's true. That's true.
But don't discount Omega. I just think about it has to be the push. It has to be the right storyline. There's going to be a moment. There's something out there.
Well, speaking about wanting to be back in Japan, Asuka.
Ay, Dios mío.
Asuka got caught up in a fucking shooting. Welcome to America.
Bang bang.
Dios.
Good Lord. She was at a fashion show mall.
Yo,
in
who
Las
the fuck
Vegas.
did she miss, yo?
Good
Who did she
Lord.
miss?
Well, I'm good that she missed the shooting because she hid and
see
she
what
got
you
away
did
from
there.
it. Yeah, for sure. skirt. You like
That
that?
must be a fucking traumatic experience, bro.
Damn,
For her.
that's
right now,
crazy, bro. Like, that's crazy. Like, what do you say to that? What do you say to that?
It's America.
Easy.
Childish Gambino, right?
You
This
know
is
what I mean?
America.
This is America.
This is
what it
America.
is. Like,
I mean, she tweeted.
listen, if you haven't heard of shooting somewhere, you haven't been in America. Like, this is what it is.
She tweeted when she escaped, and then she also tweeted that there was a scream in front of her at the mall. She tagged the mall name. I think it was at Guest Store. Wow, man.
Yeah.
Was she posting while the shooting was happening?
Afterwards.
okay.
like
Afterwards,
immediately
she
after.
sent out
tweets.
tweets.
Okay, I just hope because like
They
that's
only reported 3 injured.
Social.
Luckily,
Damn, 3 injured.
It wasn't any fatalities, as I say.
Come on, man.
Wow.
Crazy.
Fucking, I'm sick and tired of this shit. So let's move the fuck
Yeah,
on.
moving on, man.
Smackdown.
Get a list.
Unfortunately, we're
Smack it
moving on to SmackDown.
Pops. Smackdown. Simple question. Do you give a fuck?
Honestly, since they moved to Friday night, I fucking forgot about the show.
Yo! And it seems like Vince did too. Good grief.
The reality is this: we say it every fucking week. SmackDown is for the football fans, the casual fans, right? It's not a wrestling show. It's a sports entertainment show.
Well, there is one good thing coming out of this, right? The Daniel Bryan, Bray Wyatt storyline.
Oh, word?
is
That's a
progressing.
good thing?
That's all they got, bro.
That's the one thing
all
they
they
got.
got. They got puppets and shit.
And even that shit is the most lackluster storyline there is in this
attention.
fucking card.
It's looking
But-
like
But
Lacey
they
Evans
got that
might get it.
Alexa booty though.
Ooh.
Yes, yeah, and she got smacked in the booty this week, didn't she not?
Oh, yeah.
Dana Brooke almost
Hey,
fucking
like-
slapped.
My girls don't have booties like that.
Hey,
You have a
Hey, they got a.
have you met Tony Storm?
Yeah, they got a couple in WWE though. It's Tony Storm, right?
Yeah.
Bailey.
Yeah,
Bailey.
But Bailey's Puerto Rican.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't think they're full white.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh, they haven't been.
Alexa
Hey.
Bliss said her pig is cuter than her butt.
Oh.
That's not what those likes say.
I never wanted to poke a pig. Let me just say that.
Ole pa ver si chicharrón Natalito.
It's fine because you look like one.
How about hold on? So, oh yeah, you started Raw already?
Monday over there. We're still in Japan over here.
Hold on. Before we get to Raw,
What you want to talk about? You want to talk about Robert Roode coming out in
You
top
just
physical
fucking said that.
condition?
Vince don't even care
Shut the
about
fuck up.
SmackDown.
nah,
Top physical condition, and he's going through a table for Roman Reigns. That's what you want to talk about?
yeah, actually
In the
that
corner.
and Shorty G versus Sheamus.
No, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid.
Yeah, we'll get there.
So
Who gives a fuck?
So Raw, right?
This ladder match for the United States Championship.
Yes.
Botch, man.
Shout
Raw
out.
was actually pretty good, bro.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Pops, did you enjoy it?
It wasn't bad this week.
It's always nice to hear
For
those.
real.
Wow.
No, like last week, like between Raw and AEW, I was like, damn, I'm depressed. We had Synergy. We had Synergy and GCW on Saturday.
Shout
out to Synergy.
Shout out to Yo, classic fucking shows.
Synergy was fire.
Yo.
Are we gonna talk about it?
Let's talk about it, bro. It's better than talking about Raw.
All right. Well, real quick then, let's talk about it. How about Brandon Kirk's match with Homicide?
Yo,
right?
Hold it down.
That was a street fight. That's pretty
Pops,
dope.
we're gonna give you some. Pops, we're gonna give you some behind the curtain shit, right? So we was there. Obviously, we did the pre-show. Your boys, held it down, read the card out, let the people know what to watch. And, that first match, the opener, scared kids away, man. There was a family that had to leave because 2 of their kids fucking got scared after that match.
Pussy. Fuck out of here.
And that was the opening match.
Brandon Kirk and Homicide. Oh, they didn't really even do anything like too crazy. They just kind of started abruptly.
But it was a physical match, though.
It was. It wasn't a very physical match. Yo,
It ain't fucking ballet, bro.
it ain't ballet, baby.
It ain't ballet.
How about the HPC sponsored match? Jordan Oliver and Anthony Gango.
Did not disappoint there, baby.
Woo!
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, both of those outcomes I was surprised with. I didn't see Kirk beating Homicide, and I damn sure didn't see Oliver taking that win.
Hell no.
At all.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I mean,
I thought Anthony would
I
take
fell
it.
out my chair like, what the fuck?
Yeah, definitely were surprised, especially how dominant they were in those matches,
The Cruiserweight crown, right?
Was
The
dope.
first round
Yo,
of the
Casey Qatar did her
qualifiers.
thing, and it was a triple
Yeah,
threat
she
because
did.
it wound up being somebody. He missed out because of the travel issues.
Oh, where? So they were triple threats.
told you,
It
that's
was
what I was talking
T.J.
about.
Crawford, right? He won one of them. Casey Qatar, and then who was the other one?
Randy Summers? No, Joey Steele.
Nah, not Joey
Joey
Steele.
Silver.
God
Silver.
damn it! Was it Joey Silver?
think-
Joey
Joey
Silver.
Silver.
Joey
Oh,
Silver.
good lord! Can you look that up?
And Charles Mason.
It's there. The results are up there.
Oh,
we got
okay.
him
all
right
right.
here.
So the Cruiserweight crown
With the
is
fucking
set.
Catalina
right?
wine mixer.
Hey,
Ellis
there you go.
Taylor. Ellis Taylor.
Thank you, Ellis Taylor. I was like,
Was
nah,
the
That's
third
some of my
winner.
none of those names made sense. Those 3 matches were banger. Oh, Casey, holy shit, she
Yeah.
put on a show.
Yeah, put on a show, man.
Yeah, she's my pick to win the whole shit.
Okay.
Yep.
Think so?
I can see that.
The crown will
I
look
even-
good on her.
We even tweeted out we got her like semi-booked for like either right before or right after she wins because either way she's still a queen. So
Dope.
No
Yeah.
doubt, no
Dope.
doubt, no
yeah,
doubt.
that's true.
I like that. I like that.
How about Eric Corvus and LSG?
Yeah.
I was gonna
Fuck
wait
yes.
because that match, was.
Everywhere.
You know who I'm becoming
Main
a big
event.
fan of, bro? Aaron Bradley, bro.
So yeah, I want to talk about Aaron Bradley. Right, I bet my whole fucking life. I did not think American Murder Society was gonna be there. I didn't think that they were gonna find that loophole.
Yep.
And there they were,
Yep.
and they kicked some fucking ass.
They kicked some ass, bro. They told the story in the ring, bro. Aaron Bradley, I'm becoming more of a fan, man. Between the last event,
They got us.
in November, the Black Friday with the Hood, bro.
Oh, my
versus
God.
T.J. Crawford.
Yeah, that's
that
where,
was a match.
where he got suspended. Yeah.
Exactly, and then now this weekend, bro. Man.
Yo, and you guys remember that trash can that we took to the event? Yeah, me neither.
So, Pops, if you didn't know, right, before the show, Eric Corvus came and ransacked our fucking table. He took our kendo stick, and then he took our trash can during the match.
Yes.
And he wrecked it. Did you watch, yo? How'd you feel about Eric Corvus putting the hurting on LSG?
I loved it, man. That match delivered exactly what I wanted to happen on Black Friday.
Okay.
So it was worth the wait for me.
Okay. So you didn't believe the
only
doctors
thing
know
I
either.
will say is that the ending of it, although it was cool, it was like abrupt.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I didn't expect LSG to just say I quit right then.
Yeah.
I thought we'd get a little bit more,
Yeah.
but I was still happy with the whole thing.
You know who wasn't happy? The beautiful Gabby Ortiz. She was mad at your boys, the heels, because we were marking the fuck out when
We
Corvus
do,
is
we
hitting
do
him with the
bad.
trash can, man.
Yeah, we're like, yo, that's our trash can. And she's like, shut up.
Yeah, yo.
You're biased.
All right. So Synergy, 3/28, right? March 28th. Is that a Saturday?
It's Saturday. Sábado, you got
Saturday,
this.
March 28th. For the crown.
Don
in
Francisco.
Hillsborough, New Jersey. We're going to be there doing your pre-show like we usually do. Pops, will you
do
be
those
making an
things.
appearance?
Oh man, I honestly I told Colin if he wanted me there, he had to get me that round trip ticket.
No doubt.
We'll see what we work out for you, Pops.
But I know Queen will be there representing
yes.
our brand.
Yes.
you know,
Tiffany as well.
It's gonna be there too. So
No doubt. We gonna have ourselves a
someday.
party.
Speaking of parties,
someday I'm gonna fly out to Jersey. I'll be there.
All right.
No
All right.
doubt.
We
Yo.
got you.
we'll be here.
Wait, what's going on Sunday?
On Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday?
Oh, all right. You want to throw that out there?
Domingo.
Sunday. This Sunday is WWE's Royal Rumble. And guess what? The bad guys always have something in store for you, but it's been a minute, right? We haven't done a pay-per-view viewing party in a minute.
We was doing the pay-per-view party.
Yeah,
That's
we haven't done the
right.
pay-per-view party since the last time we did the pay-per-view party.
Pay-per-view party.
But we are back.
We're back.
But not only are we back, god damn it! Woo! This is not just a viewing party. We are doing the pre-show because that's what the bad guys do. And
Do
the
those
pre-show, that's where we're going to go over the Royal Rumble card. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to watch us go over the card, talk about what we expect, some Royal Rumble history, some top picks, shit that you may not have known about,
That's right.
or just catch up to what's happening, tune in. 6:30 p.m.
Eastern
Royal
time.
Rumble Eastern time. Thank you. That's very important.
Good job.
6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Your bad guys are gonna be here on YouTube live.
And
The
I'm
reality-
gonna give up the bold prediction of who's gonna win the Royal Rumble match.
Man, you ain't got
So,
shit.
Don't you dare
know,
interrupt me
You
again.
gotta hear that.
The only
Don't you
ball
dare
is up
interrupt me
top.
again. You either. The reality is, folks, nobody wants to hear what Booker T has to say.
Ugly.
Right? Just put the network on mute and tune in on YouTube live and listen to what we got to say.
That's right.
That's right.
But,
That's right.
but
Renee
if
Young.
you want to get a closer look at this package,
My
Hey.
goodness, yo,
you can meet us.
Nobody wants to see your package, JP.
Yo, wear your pants.
You know they always
No
off.
nice pants.
You know they always off. You can meet us at Blue 42.
I feel bad for that.
Elmwood Park, New Jersey. We will have the official viewing party for the Royal Rumble. We have a special night for you folks planned. Listen, nobody enjoys watching wrestling alone.
That's true.
Only
That's
we
true.
do. That's why we have a podcast. But you
Yeah,
might
that's
not. So come watch it with us, with people, with friends. The wrestling community is a beautiful, beautiful collective.
Shut the fuck up and come watch it with us. Let's talk about Raw.
Let's
All
get
right, 'cause
Raw.
Raw was actually not that bad.
Not
All
that bad.
I'm kind of digging the Monday Night Messiah. I'm kind of digging Seth Rollins. I'm not going to lie. I love this new stable with Buddy Murphy and AOP.
beautiful faction.
Pops, you digging this shit or what?
As much as I can dig it, I guess. I'm not a big Seth Rollins fan. I mean,
no.
it's like he gets a mic and he talks for 35 minutes and then he's in 17 other segments of Raw. Like,
Yep.
It's like Triple H was right above him,
Yep.
showing him the way.
You know what's
I mean,
interesting?
Right?
My bad. Seth
No.
Rollins, yeah, my bad, because I don't want to hear your fucking voice. All right, so
You're
Seth
welcome.
Rollins, right, is getting like that Roman Reigns push that we hated. But a lot of people aren't talking about that,
Nah.
right? You're absolutely right, Pops.
It's not the same, though. Because Seth has always been 25 minutes on the mic and 17
Yeah.
segments. It's just
He's the next Triple H.
heel, face. It don't matter. That's just him.
He always got some shit to say.
Roman was like legit shoved down
Yeah.
our throats. Like
No,
all the way down to our assholes. That's how far.
Oh, shit.
Like
been there.
it was
Shout
ridiculous.
out
We
to
remember
Ricochet.
it.
And then,
oh, so
unfortunately,
well.
at the beginning, while he was learning how to shoot promos, it was like extracting kidney stones. You know what I mean? Shit was excruciating.
The hard way.
Jesus. Speaking of the hard way, Matt Hardy learned the hard way this
Yo,
week.
This is what
Really?
we doing to
Jobbing
this
it.
legend.
Hey,
Of all
so-
the things
so-
you wanted to cover a squash match with Matt Hardy?
Yo, bro,
You
really?
motherfucker.
I wanted to get
First
closest
of all,
to the main event as possible without
it
touching
was
the
Matt
main event.
Hardy v1, dog. Like,
yo.
it was like version
Yes.
1
Yo.
Matt
Yes,
Hardy.
Yo.
but he didn't fall over the top rope this time.
Yeah, because he's 104 years old.
Yo, unplug his mic, bro.
Yo, for real. Yo, get out of here.
My thing is just that his third baby has to be born, or his children have to be born to watch this.
Or his contract may be going on.
I mean, they're punishing
March
him, right?
1st.
They're punishing
We'll
him.
get there later.
All right.
Bobby Lashley and Lana. beats Rusev
you
and
want to
Will
get there
Morgan.
later for Bobby Lashley and Lana. Yeah,
So-
yeah.
so-
Like, give me more of that. Fuck you.
So when it comes to the faction we were talking about, right?
What the fuck
First
is their
and
name,
foremost,
bro?
I don't think
What's
the
up
name
with
is
that shit?
What's the name?
They have no fucking name.
They're figuring it out, and that's fine. They don't need a
Still
name yet.
pending.
So they need to find the cause
No, that's
still,
what they're
right?
called. Still pending.
So, but the thing is,
And
you
Mayhem's.
have him with AOP, and I love Buddy Murphy joining, right? But then you have Seth and Buddy Murphy winning the fucking tag titles.
Yo, AOP was tight as
Tight as
hell.
fuck.
Yo, they had to go backstage
I
and let
would
out
be
some
too.
anger, and then come back and be like, "Hey, good shit."
But here's the thing, though. AOP is a tag team that should have won the titles, right?
Right.
Over to Wednesday, we still got fucking two random ass people put together to win tag titles. It's true. The more wrestling tells us, it's fucking.
Yeah, what's funny?
Yeah.
It's the same. It's always going to be the same. Like I'm an equal opportunity hater. I will fucking talk shit about everybody. I don't give a fuck.
Bars.
Like, and I don't care. Block me. You can find me at Convos with Pops. Block me for talking shit about AEW. But if you want to watch WCW in 2020, go ahead.
I am with you, Pops. I have yet to see something so spectacular yet.
I mean, there's some splashes, right?
We'll get to some splashes tonight.
Speaking of splash.
But in terms of the rest of Raw, right, I like Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton segment. Randy Orton got him with the RKO out of nowhere, which was kind of predictable, but that was cool.
The ladder match.
Yes!
Ladder match.
Thank you. I completely forgot about the ladder match. The best part of Monday Night Raw was the second match.
Right. To start the match, one of the first bumps was that Hurricane Rana off the top, and he literally hit his neck on that ladder, man. That shit was crazy. Yeah. And then the match came after that. Everything else.
I am 100% sure that Rey Mysterio is made of rubber. Like, that's it. Like, there is not a bone in his body. He is an invertebrate. He's made out of like cartilage and bubble.
You used them before?
Listen, when you've been wrestling for so long, there's calluses even in his earlobes, bro. Like it's fine. He'll be fine.
How'd you feel about Humberto Carrillo coming out?
Bless you.
So you know how I felt? I felt like, you remember when you watched Power Rangers 1? And then you watch Power Rangers 2 and the fucking Blue Ranger's a little kid? That's how I felt, because it should have been Dominic behind the fucking mask.
Oh, I thought it was.
You know what I mean? That's what everybody wanted.
Yeah.
That's what. And then you got Humberto Carrillo. That you just fucking trashed him, bro. After the semi-push he was getting, he just fucking.
I was like,
trash.
Yo, Pops. I was like, damn, Dominic got mad skinny, son.
I actually said the opposite. He got brolic.
Because
Dominic has no physique.
Yo, he eats some fucking tacolitos, bro.
But the best part about Monday night,
he's eating cebollados, you know.
Best part of Monday was midnight.
Because it was Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday?
No.
Hey, no.
NWA Power Tuesday, baby. She got all fuzzy.
The fastest hour in wrestling. Are you watching Power Pops? Power Pops.
Power Pops.
I do. I'm like 2 weeks behind, and I skipped this week purposely because I didn't want to see 305-year-old Ricky Morton challenge for the title.
I've got a lot to say about 305-year-old Ricky Morton. But
306.
He wrestled like he's 900.
Prove it.
Right? But the man knows how to work a match.
Yeah, they both do.
They both know how to work a match. They know what they're good at. They know what they're not good at. That was the slowest paced match I've ever seen in my life. They did like one move and then they'd roll out of the ring.
You sure about that? You've never seen Vic take bumps in the ring before?
Hey, I tried.
Shout out to
Eva Marie
right here.
Bro, it was masterful in the way they did it. Right? Because they kept a nice pace for the story they were telling. Right? You have a fucking 900-year-old dinosaur in there, right? So you're protecting the shit out of him. They took their bumps. They made their moves. It was a nice change of pace. I'm gonna say that. Like, if every match was like that, I'd fucking hate it.
This match lets you know why they're still in the ring, because they can still provide some type of content, right? And I hate shitting on legends, but I remember seeing Greg the Hammer Valentine still performing now. And that shit was sad.
It was sad.
It was sad because, it makes you seem like he can't do it. What is he doing in the ring? I can't say I see that when I see these two.
No, Morton.
No.
They can go.
Yeah, Morton knew how to work the match.
It's not the most splashiest match. It's not going to be the greatest content, but they're telling stories in the ring. And the promo work is very decent.
Yo.
They can still go on the mic. And that's what Morton does have.
I really liked Morton's promo. The week before, I think?
Yeah, when he was challenging him as a man.
Yeah.
He's like, you the champion, you coward. Right?
I'm strapping my boots. I got to get to work, too, and pay my bills. I was like, oh, shit, all right, little dusty fucking.
He pulled out the comb and fucking fixed his mullet. You know what I mean? And, hey, it was what it was.
Pops, I got to ask you, man, how'd you feel about the gauntlet, man? Oh, well, actually, you said you didn't.
Yeah, you motherfucker, are you here?
All right, so
Spoiler.
I for one, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't like it.
Spoiler alert.
I'm disappointed in Power. I appreciate the extra half hour this week, But yo, I don't like that they reference so much the Royal Rumble.
Oh.
Like, I think they should have stayed away. Keep doing your own thing. Don't. Why bring more attention to the Rumble? I mean, people are gonna watch it anyway, man.
Well,
you need more people to tune into to hard times, and I didn't get that with this. I got more reference to the Rumble than more reference than to hard times on this go home show.
How'd you feel about Aaron Stevens' weird ass bump? Like he oversold that shit. Did you see him? He planked out and he bounced on the ropes a bunch of times until he fell on his face.
I didn't
catch that. That shit was mad weird. I don't know. Like I liked it because it was funny for a second, and then I was like, oh wait, like NWA is not supposed to be like a funny like haha fucking thing.
Well, to Vic's point, at the end of the day, when you have the WWE champion, who technically really is the NWA champion, right? Going into the Rumble, they have every right to fucking mention it as they want. Let's keep that clear, right? And it's synonymous to wrestling. It's what people know.
Word.
Like, don't blur the lines. They don't. They make no quips about mentioning other promotions, even in the promos of each of the wrestlers. This is why you have Marty Scurll come up, right? Like, it doesn't matter. This is what it is. We're not hiding. This is what the situation is. Nick Aldis, every time he gets on the mic, he's shitting on all the other belts. Then he had some issue with fucking Impact the other day because he went in there and he got kicked out of the fucking arena. You know what I'm saying? Because he attacked. He fucking broke into their show. So they know they're not hiding away from other promotions. So they're going to mention the Rumble. Because guess what? Before the Rumble, there's some hard times.
And then also before the Rumble, there's a pre-show. Saturday. Not Saturday. Sunday. Sunday. Saturday is the pre-day before the pre-show.
Oh, my God.
But we'll be there before the Rumble.
I mean, there is something going down on Saturday.
Oh, of course.
When worlds collide.
Oh.
Let's pay
that we will definitely get to.
All right, we'll talk about that in a second. So let's get to Wednesday, right? Let's talk about... What song is that? What is it?
That's the intro to Dynamite.
I don't listen to the fucking beginning of the show.
Fuck you.
I'm just saying.
How about that?
Dynamite was kind of pieced together, right? It was part AEW Dark. It was part cruise ship bullshit.
Yes. And they are having fun out there.
Did you watch? How'd you feel about it?
I watched a 2-hour show in the span of about 30 minutes.
Hey.
Nice.
Ooh, probably
That's the way to do it.
Best way.
I literally, here's my problem with AEW.
Everything.
This is probably not going to get me any listeners on my show, which is DYWTSB on your favorite podcast network. But
this is why you're saying this shit on our show.
AEW reminds me of our show DYWTSB. A couple of guys think, hey, we should have a podcast. Let's do it, and then we fucking wing it for 2 fucking years. There's nothing.
Wait, you mean that's not the recipe?
Wait, what?
What?
That's the recipe for success.
We've been doing that shit for 94 episodes.
I knew there was a memo we didn't
93, asshole.
I'll tell you what.
This one we missed.
For success, I love Mort. Mort's been my best friend for about 7 years, but adding Queen to the mix,
Another level.
she's leveled everything out.
No doubt.
Made me
Much love.
stop talking stupid. She talks me down.
Hey.
When I have ideas at 2 o'clock in the morning and say, hey, I should have my own solo show. Maybe you shouldn't. But
Queen's the queen, bro.
Queenie sets everybody straight. Yo, she's like, yo, you calm the fuck down. Yo, step up, motherfucker. Yo,
yeah. She was,
Hi, Queenie.
Yeah. I love Queen. But, nah,
we gonna love party with Queen in March.
No doubt. That synergy show.
Yeah, AEW is fine. It's great. The concept that they were going for before they started the company was great. And now it's... I mean, we had fucking John Moxley with one eye, right?
Like Solid Snake.
No. Solid Snake.
Solid Snake, yes.
Yeah, he looked like the dude from fucking Game of
saying,
Thrones. That always died to get back.
See that in 1997?
Barrick.
He looked like
He was
Barrick.
Barrick from Game of Thrones
Oh, no.
with the fucking fire sword. Yeah. Kill me again, motherfucker.
Oh, God.
Speaking of motherfucker, how about Britt Baker cutting a promo?
You know what's
she's
pretty
our
fun?
heel.
Priscilla Kelly.
Oh, Priscilla Kelly.
But
Yes.
Britt Baker, the promo sucked ass because they turned to a commercial mid-promo, bro.
Literally interrupted her.
Like, I've never seen that shit happen before.
Yo, but
no, that's a lie. At Capitol Wrestling.
Oh, shit.
Yo, Capital, yo, you listen, yo, fuck you.
Shout out to Capital.
Yo. There goes all our sponsorships.
No. The show was great, but this one guy fucked up so much. They just cut his mic.
Fucking PCF, yo.
Darius Carter.
Yo, stop fucking up.
Darius Carter, talk to your boy, yo.
Yo, talk to your boy, Darius. What's up?
Darius Carter, we're gonna get him for an interview.
Oh, I know. That's why I said it. I'm
Stay tuned to
purposeful.
Shooting the Issues.
2020 is a year to be purposeful.
Right.
When I speak, this substance, motherfucker.
So we already talked about Kenny Omega and Hangman Page, right? Getting the titles
Fuck it.
for what? Oh, there also there was also the rumors, not the rumors. I think it got confirmed, if I'm not mistaken, that they're gonna have a 3-man title coming.
Ooh.
Really?
How the fuck do you feel about that? Because I think that is stupid. Pops, what you got?
I'm not a tag team guy, but this show, every week, it's 17 tag team matches, one really shitty women's match, and then a singles match. It doesn't even fucking matter anymore.
Yo, but Pops,
Wow.
they've got like 6 people on the roster. How are you gonna have
think-
a fucking 3-man champ?
I think they're deep.
No.
I think the people.
They don't, dude. They got 6 people that they're showing everybody.
Yeah.
They got 47 men on the roster and 17 women.
Yeah.
It's
And
why
you
in dark you
take
see
out-
more.
I think out of that 47, you knock that down to 20, so that's 10 tag teams. And
Are you
the
doing
rest are-
fucking Steiner math?
Yes,
There's a 33 and a third percent chance. That AEW's bullshit.
Listen, this is what I'm gonna
here's
say.
the thing, though.
Go ahead.
They have a roster. They just aren't.
They don't showcase
They're
it.
not doing what they told us they were going to do because they're doing the whole WWE thing.
Yes.
Using nostalgia
Yes.
to get viewership.
Yes.
But that's not what you promised your fucking fans.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
You gave us DDP for what?
Hey!
What the fuck? Who the fuck was like, damn, I really want to see DDP in 2020? Who? Tell me! Do some
MJF.
fucking yoga!
MJF,
DDP.
because apparently he went down with his daughter. But the reality is, man, nobody wants to see him jumping off the top rope, bro. Like, you have so many people on the
Hey,
roster.
they caught him. They caught him.
Pops,
You know?
better finisher. The Diamond Cutter or the RKO?
This is where people get fucky because they'll say that the Diamond Cutter's the same shit, but Randy Orton can hit that shit
Out of
literally
nowhere.
out of
Yeah.
thin air.
Yo, it's
So
not
I'm
the
gonna
same
go with-
shit, yo. The way
They use a
the way-
different shoulder.
DDP. I don't think they do actually.
I know,
But DDP's got the pause before he hits it.
Yeah.
Like he always
Yeah.
does that and he kicks his leg up
Yeah.
before he hits it.
But just always remember, a diamond upside down is a pussy. Ready to rumble.
We are definitely ready to.
How you gonna talk about Jay the Jobber like that?
Oh, no.
I think also DDP also can position it. He also positions.
That's what she
you.
said.
And he can
Listen.
you and
As far as the
Position
triple
that
the triple tag team belt, right?
Yo, speaking about positioning,
I'm gonna
it,
tell you what has it done for NJW.
Faye,
I want to hear this. Wait.
Faye,
What?
have you seen?
Positioning it- What?
Faye, you talked about positioning it, right? So Faye
Alright.
Jackson, Tampa Bay,
Sexy.
fucking Mania weekend. She's
Foxy
having
man.
a gray
I
sweatpants
will
Royal
be there.
Rumble.
We out.
I got a
We
special
out.
invite. Faye, I'm gonna try. You know,
Bobby
figure it
Lashley
out.
gonna be there?
Yo,
Yeah, I
then
don't
he
know.
wins.
Oh,
I'll
no.
be there.
You don't want that. All right, so you were saying about the three man.
So when we're talking about triple, anyway, the triple tag team, right? All I'm gonna say is, AEW, what has it really done for NJPW? Right? What has it done for New Japan?
Nothing. They're not related.
There's people that have the belt. Does it push them? Does it make it relevant? It's a mid card type of belt. It's kind of like you throw people together to go on.
But
Use
It'll
it for
definitely
factions.
open up the field for more talent, more of the roster.
I guess, but
now that you said that, did you hear about Lance Archer?
Ooh.
Lance Archer might be coming to AEW. No,
I
Pops,
hope not.
not a fan.
I hope not.
No.
Why?
I'm a huge fan of Lance Archer.
Oh.
Huge fan.
It's fucking awesome, man.
But that goes again too with what I'm saying about AEW. Their catering is going to look like WWE's catering.
Yep.
A bunch of fucking people sitting around wishing they were on TV.
Yep.
They have, and they're going to add another hour show, which is the same thing they do now, I guess, on TNT.
Mm-hmm.
So they have 3 hours of television every week. That's it. They have no house shows. They have nothing. So they're gonna stack up their roster for what? People can't get on TV now. Like,
Worse,
it just doesn't make sense.
Why? Unless they got plans, but I ain't seen them plans unless Leslie Ultra's gonna come in here and kill fucking DDP.
Yo, they just need to make sure that Vince Russo is out of that fucking entity room, and they'll be fine. They need to make sure they ban those fucking doors.
Didn't they just bring in Brian Cage too?
Oh
well, that was a conversation that was disputed.
That was.
And then Melissa put it on a sexy photo, and
who?
Brian Cage's wife.
Oh, did she? Damn.
Yeah, and I forgot about the whole fucking episode.
I thought that was Brian Cage.
I saw Jordan Grace put up a picture, and I was like, damn, girl.
Hey,
there's a lot of pictures out there.
Shout out to her octopus.
Meanwhile,
John Gresham.
John Gresham. Yes.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the playing field, we had quite a night in NXT. Woo! Io Shirai defeated Toni Storm in a hell of a match. It's just night and day, this women's division of NXT and AEW.
Oh yeah,
we got the grizzled young veterans picking up a win over the Undisputed Era.
Who gives a fuck?
Semifinals, right?
All right. How about Shotzi and Shayna Baszler?
That was good. That
was a good match too, right? Because you were talking about the women's division, right? Night and day, pops. What's going on?
Day.
Have you been watching NXT's women's division?
I've been paying attention to it. I usually watch AEW because we got to talk about it, but yeah, Shotzi is no joke.
Yo, Shotzi.
People sleep on her, but she's not a joke at all. I mean, she can take this division where Shayna couldn't.
Ooh, interesting.
Love to see that.
Yo, but the NXT women's division is leagues beyond.
Yeah, absolutely.
Leagues beyond AEW. It's incredible. Right off the top of your head, there's like 5 stars in NXT's women's division.
5,
right? At least off the top of your head, right? Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Io Shirai, Toni Storm. I mean, you could say Toni Storm,
Baszler.
right? Who?
Yeah.
Candice
Baszler.
LeRae.
Oh, Baszler.
Candice LeRae.
I wouldn't call her.
Tegan Knox.
Tegan Knox.
Dakota Kai.
My God, yo.
Yo, they're.
But here's the thing. You can just sum up the women's division by just saying one thing. AEW's #1 draft pick for a woman that they signed got cut off and went to commercial line.
Facts.
Yo, pops.
And their women's champion with their little baby women's title is legit like 35 pounds.
Yep. Real.
Listen,
yo, she looks like
Pops,
like Baby Peach. From
did
America.
you know, Pops, that I don't know if you know this, right? We have inside information. I don't know if you ever heard, but Britt Baker's a dentist.
No fucking way.
I did hear that, and I also heard that Tony Schiavone used to work at Starbucks.
Apparently a barista.
He's a shitty ass barista.
Yo, I heard he stirs drinks with his dick.
Yo, so I heard it put butts in the seat. I heard it really put butts in the seat.
The blue chew.
No, that's without it.
All I know is Adam Cole has beautiful teeth.
Yo,
all right.
So we got a change in titles with the NXT North American Championship.
Oh my! Was it Velveteen?
Lee, baby. Keith Lee is limitless.
How you guys feel about that?
I think he's basking in his glory.
Because that shit fucked up my Rumble plans.
I'll tell you what. You know what it did?
Bracket.
You know what it did? It might have confirmed somebody coming to the main roster at the Rumble.
Ooh, who's this?
Roderick
The
Strong.
motherfucker who just dropped the title, motherfucker. Pick up what I'm putting down.
You think they break up the Undisputed Era already?
I don't think so.
I don't think they break him up. I think they
Just
might
bring him up?
lead somebody like, oh
Okay,
shit, you're there
okay.
first, and then eventually
Everybody
storyline
else?
them to getting jumped, and then oh shit, Undisputed Era. Yo, they've had people with titles come up before,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
So
yes.
having maybe Roderick Strong, who is strong in his own right, like as a character and as a wrestler, to come up and play in maybe like the intercontinental scene, right? And then have Undisputed Era be his goons.
Yeah.
As champions, right?
That could work.
I don't see how that.
My only thing is if you're gonna throw somebody in the Rumble from NXT, because let's think about this. They have 20 spots confirmed already with talent from SmackDown and Raw, right? That means there's only 10 left. Usually those 10 are the guest spots, the surprise spots, right? Yeah, for the
They
men.
got 23 spots.
They got 23 spots, so it's 7 left.
7 left.
This entire fucking NXT episode, as Pretty Chubbs alluded to before, they didn't mention the Rumble at all.
Zero fucking mention of the Royal Rumble.
Zero mention of the Rumble, right? So if you're gonna have anybody from fucking NXT in the Royal Rumble, it has to be Adam Cole.
Right.
It has to be him. So that's why I don't see if it's Roderick, right?
Or Velveteen Dream, right?
But
Yo,
even
people
popping Velveteen.
but the thing is,
Keith Lee's got to show
Yo,
up.
Keith
put
Lee.
Velveteen Dream, put Matt Riddle.
How about Matt Riddle number 2?
Yeah.
Oh, se me
Brock
paró.
Matt
versus
Riddle and Brock?
That'll get a pop.
Oh, yo, by the way, I kind of forgot about this when we were talking about AEW, right? AEW was on a cruise ship. How do you not have an
Like safety
unsanctioned match in fucking international waters?
Wow. Because you know how long that would take to get down from the lifeboat to the fucking beach to the port? Bro. But no, you're right.
What
Listen,
are you
listen.
fucking talking
Honestly, that seemed like an awesome experience. I'm not going to even bullshit. I love cruises, man. Fucking have not been sober on a cruise in a long time. And to see wrestling while you're on a cruise, bro, that has to be a great experience. And next year, we'll definitely be accepting our invitation to the Jericho Cruise. We'll see you next year, Jericho.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
we couldn't make it this time. Sorry, Chris. You know, you're our boy.
I'm
Appreciate
taking
it.
somebody's
Fuck
mom on
yeah,
that
I'm gonna
cruise.
be in the canoe, man.
Yeah, who would have known?
Well, right after this.
So you want to talk about Worlds Collide?
Yes, real quick, man.
I bet.
It's gonna be something.
My world's
man.
collide.
Will you be
every
watching,
time.
Pops? You watching Worlds Collide?
In my pants.
I'll be watching.
All right.
Hell yeah. Who you got?
So the pre-show's dope. Kaylee Ray versus Mia Yim.
I don't care.
That's
Mia
gonna make
Yim-
me buy it. It's just that I wouldn't watch the pre-show for free. I'm gonna pay for it anyway. So why?
Yo, Pops, how you feel about Mia Yim?
Yum.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That sums it right up.
I don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel that way about her. But
No.
that's where she's at.
No,
Yo,
she's a talent, but
I
she
don't- I
shit
don't-
the
I
bed
don't
a
fuck
couple
with
times.
pre-shows anyway because
Who?
Huh?
Mia?
doesn't pay.
She has shit
Yeah,
the bed at
nah.
NXT.
Yo,
She's a talent, but she
Mia-
shit the bed at NXT.
Mia Yim's character feels forced, like you're a forced
It's a
ass
promo, bro.
gangster.
It's a promo.
Yeah, she misses a lot of spots. Yo, she's tough as shit.
Yeah.
She's tough as nails.
Yeah, man.
But
Probably got a bigger dick than you do.
yo,
She's
I ain't
basking in too
disputing
much
that
of something. She's basking in too much of
it's
something.
about the motion, baby. All right, yo, look.
Dead sales.
Ana cambiarte la batería.
Mustache Mountain
The match of the night.
DIY.
This is the one I've been waiting for.
This match is definitely going to steal the night.
Reunion. They're back. They're back to beat some ass. Don't get in their way. DIY's shitting through everybody.
Yo, Tyler Bate and Johnny Gargano?
Oh my God, this is gonna
Stop.
be it. It better not go
Pops,
on like
that's fucking
first,
money.
'cause
What's
you
your
do it
prediction
yourself?
here? Wow. What's your prediction here? Mustache Mountain and DIY.
I would go DIY, but I want Ciampa to turn right after you play.
I think that's what's happening.
Wow.
I
So
think-
one night only?
Yeah, essentially. I think that they're gonna jump right back to where it was before the fucking neck injury.
Okay.
Right? Like they're gonna kind of jump back and be like, nah, hold on, Ciampa, you're the heel. Let's fucking like play this dynamic back. All right. They were about to be on the main roster, right? Before everything
Yeah,
changed.
yeah.
So I kind of see them going back in that direction.
Damn, so we're going to have
I think
another
it's-
year of that storyline?
I think it's been played out already.
Yeah.
think so.
Motherfuckers
But-
feuded for a year.
But they didn't see that on USA, right?
Nah, man.
How about this squash match, Finn Balor versus Dragunov?
Paque.
Fuck it. I mean, it's good. I guess Finn Balor's gonna be putting him over, is what I expect. But we'll see.
You think Dragunov's gonna take that?
Why would Finn Balor?
is that guy?
Pops,
Business wise,
what you got?
I have to stick with Finn, but I mean, it feels like they brought him over to NXT and changed his character, and then they forgot about him.
Right? They
It's been a
forgot
couple
to
weeks.
write him in for like 2 weeks, right?
Right,
Like they're
yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
yo, just go out there and do shit. All right.
Point the guns.
Yeah, point the gun. Pew, 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 pew. Imperium versus the Undisputed Era.
I'm waiting to see. Yes.
How about this? I don't care who wins. I don't even want to guess.
It's almost like War Games. Just give me a fucking show.
Put a
right? Give
cage
me a
around
fucking-
it.
So, Walter had come out saying that War Games, right?
Well, I'll tell you how he came out. He came out and chopped
what?
the shit out of fucking Adam Cole that made him flip
Yo.
upside down. I've
Yes.
never seen that. Yo, he chopped him. And fucking Adam Cole did a 360, and his chest landed right
Yo.
back on Walter's hand.
Britt
Like, this
Baker's
shit was
gonna
crazy.
have to fill them cavities, boy, because he
Good
shook them all loose.
Lord.
But Walter had come out talking about War Games and how he didn't care about that match. He was like, I don't care. It was just a bunch of guys trying to get their shit in.
It was a
Essentially.
clusterfuck.
Yeah, that's what he said. And
That's
he's like,
what he
I didn't
looked at
care.
it like.
And he's like, I'm gonna care a lot more about this one because there's more to it,
Okay.
right? Like it's two factions going at each other. It's not a fucking 15-man clusterfuck. So I'm looking forward to
You know what I hope they
some
give me?
more Walter.
You know what I hope they give me? I hope
Head?
they give me. Nah. I hope the match turns out similar to Evolution versus the Shield. Remember that classic?
Nope.
Where they took it outside the ring, right?
Jumping
Nah,
off
In
the
the
balcony.
tunnel, the
Yes.
balcony.
I'm with
bro.
you, JP.
You know what I'm saying?
I
If
was
they
there.
give me that type of match, bro, that would be incredible. Because they could put that work in.
You know who can put that work in? This NXT Cruiserweight
Oof.
Championship. Oh, Pops, who you got? Imperium or Undisputed Era?
Well, I mean, Era lost this week, right? So they'll probably give him the win on Saturday.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
Okay.
more than likely.
I really, honestly, but this one is like, I just want to see like ass kicking. I don't
That's
really give a shit who
right.
wins. You know,
Yes.
Well, that's the thing with NXT, right? It's really more match quality, right? Don't you feel like
Right.
you gotta watch because of the match, right?
The match is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Right, the storytelling in ring is always very, very good, and this NXT Cruiserweight Championship looks to be a lot of the same, right? Angel Garza, who's been fucking lighting it up
Yep,
as
yep,
champ.
yep.
What happened to
Isaiah
Garcia,
Scott,
man?
Jordan Devlin, Travis Banks. Who you got? Who?
I'm gonna go with Garza retaining, but I really want to see them go with Scott, man. I want
Yeah.
Scott to fucking
Get some shine, right?
yeah.
I'm with it.
man.
I'm
Of
with it.
all of them, I think he's got the most sauce, right?
And I
he's
think
got-
and I think there's sauce with Garza. That's a nice little feud. That could work.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
I like
see
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's something they could push moving forward, right? Because Scott is a face at this point, right? So Garza's the heel, smacking the shit out of everybody, right? I'm with it. Give me more. Give me
All
more.
right.
I
One
think
more.
it's Devlin's time.
Pops, who you
Wow,
got? Who you got in this
Devlin.
Cruiserweight Championship?
I'd probably have to stick with Garza myself. I don't know.
The NXT.
It's really a toss up for me. I don't really care, honestly, because that match is going to be a banger. So whoever walks out
Yeah.
of it is
That's
going to be
fair.
deserving. So
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, look at what it's done for Buddy Murphy thus far, right?
And
It could work.
yeah, absolutely, right.
It's that rocket ship or a little ship.
Anybody that's watching this
Canoe.
It's a little engine that could.
is watching this for the NXT Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm.
And just for the match, because I mean, do you really care, like, who wins this match?
yes, this is an athletic adventure.
Cameraman. I mean,
This guy, bro, fucking keep it
mean-
in your pants, you
Yo,
pervert.
go on to the Patreon. Listen, yes, this is gonna be a
Yes.
fucking.
Yo, you
banger.
can find those pictures in Google, bro.
For real.
yes, you
Listen.
can.
DJ.
Anywho.
DJ Scratch and Sniff.
Oh, that's gross.
The cool part about it is that the NXT Championship is being defended by two women not from the US, right?
Wow.
Right? UK. Two former NXT UK
That's awesome.
alums.
That's
That's pretty dope. Pretty dope.
I like that.
I didn't
Rhea,
know.
Rhea Ripley's first title defense, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we don't really expect her to drop it, but
Nah.
I want to see
Her
some
drop
action.
it.
I want to see them go in. But yeah, I'm going with Rhea.
Yo, stop it. What's up with y'all?
I didn't even mean it like that.
Yo,
Hey,
this time.
you speak of that
But I'm not
type
gonna-
of event and
but I'm not
expect the
gonna-
bad guys not to have some comment
You
on it?
guys are so
But I'm not gonna
fucking
deny it.
horny, you bunch
Love.
of crap.
Horny.
Yo,
Chicharrón.
Pop, save the day, bro. Who you got?
Cream rises
You know,
to the top.
Ripley, I mean, it's too early for her to drop that title.
Yeah.
And
Let's-
the NXT is writers and bookers are smart enough not to go and fuck shit up like the main roster.
But
does,
just
You
remember,
sure about that?
but just remember one thing, guys. The one thing that we did not mention, right, is the fact that they're doing NXT UK, right, versus NXT. Who's the NXT UK Women's Champion? What if she fucks over Rhea?
Who's the? I forgot.
Kylie Ray.
Oh yes, thank you.
What if she interjects and fucks over Rhea, right?
Pa qué?
It sets up another feud, right? That turns into a triple threat match. Like, this is how you keep NXT UK alive. Right?
Keep them involved with NXT.
Of
They're growing back.
course. That's why they got Imperium going up against the fucking
It's funny they don't
Undisputed
have
Era.
that NXT UK pay-per-view isn't really focusing on that and their
The black-
women's title.
So-
And more on the NXT women's title.
I mean, I think at this point the focus is all around NXT. You know,
Well-
surrounded by
Well,
that.
no,
Yeah,
at Blackpool too, they had that triple threat for the NXT
For the UK,
UK Women's title.
No
Yeah.
doubt, no doubt.
Shout out to Piper Niven.
I think it's time for the HPC of the week, gentlemen.
Heels, pops, chair shots of the week.
Pops. Talk to us, man.
Who is your heel of the week? Yeah. This week didn't really feel completely impactful from the heel standpoint.
I mean, realistically, we'll have to go with Rollins, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, even if it's just go away heat with me. So.
Yeah, I think that's fair, right? Seth Rollins had a big night on
How about
Monday Night
Tessa
Raw.
Blanchard?
Oh, didn't we give it to her last week too?
I think she gets them for the rest of the weeks.
For
Going forward.
all the weeks.
All of January.
All of
The January heel of the week.
Good Lord, but then she's also chair shot of the week, no?
I kind of feel like Aaron Hernandez deserves it.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh
Shout out
my
to Netflix.
gosh!
Shout out to the Netflix docuseries.
My
Lord.
God, that was a rough watch.
Oh
but hey,
man, you just have to hang around for that one.
Wow.
Pops.
Chris Monroe's all about it.
What's your pop of the week? Your big moment, the splash.
I don't have a big moment of the week, guys.
Sienna versus
I can't
Thunder
even
Rosa at
think
hard
of
times.
That hasn't happened yet.
That's the top of the week. The news of it.
Ah, man, nah. There's got to be a bigger pop than that.
Oh, the splash that the person, who was it? That MJF made when he went. He was dropped into the
I'll give
pool.
it to Kenny and I'll give it to Kenny and Handman for winning the tag titles on that ship. I'm pretty sure
That was the
Keith
pop
Lee?
of the
that was
Keith
pretty
Lee winning the
fucking loud.
NXT.
Oh, Keith Lee.
Keith Lee
Yes!
winning the NXT North American Championship.
Oh, that was huge. Yeah, the crowd popped
I
big
guess.
for that. I think that's the pop of the week.
So what's the chair
The
shot?
chair shot. What was the drizzling shits?
Drizzling shits is right.
Lana, Bobby Lashley, and Rusev and
Yo,
Liv.
say what you want about that fucking storyline.
It's entertaining.
Good Lord, does it get hits on YouTube, man?
It does. It's on
Exactly,
TMZ.
yeah.
It's being talked about on TV.
And-
No, but the matches are crap. The storyline is cool, but the matches
Garbage,
are
yo,
crap.
garbage.
You know?
Yo, and they got Lashley interesting. They got Rusev over.
Yo, I've never seen him so charismatic.
Yo.
It's like he went from one day not knowing how to do anything to learning how to act. He went to some classes. Lana must be influential.
Lana influence. Ayy.
No
I'll
doubt.
tell you what was another chair shot. that Britt Baker promo.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Oh wow.
Fair.
Okay.
Fair enough.
We can give her that one.
Fair.
How about the beginning of AEW Dynamite not having audio? How about
I
that?
thought that was my
Again?
problem.
Yeah, you dumb
Sounds a
fuck.
lot like our show.
Well, you mean because we were 13 minutes late?
That's right.
You're welcome.
No doubt. Pops. Why don't we?
How
ahead.
about making Liv Morgan cool and then fucking it up when they put her on TV?
Facts.
That's a drizzling shit.
Yo, they didn't even give her an entrance. Like, what do we know about her character? That she's just hitting on Lana, or she's going out with Lana, or she's got like a Lana history. That's
Let's
it.
be honest.
Yo, that she took a very sexy
Jersey,
bath,
stand up.
and then she came out all hot and bothered for Lana. That's all we know. We know nothing else about Liv.
I think we gotta ask Enzo. I don't know.
Eee, ouch. Speaking of Enzo's making the rounds on Twitter, talking about Tama Tonga again, and
He just turned down a fucking fight.
I don't know if that's true or not. I
He
don't think
confirmed
that's-
it.
Wasn't it a charity?
He confirmed
Yeah,
it.
for charity, $25K, I think it
That's
was.
dope.
I didn't think that was true.
Tama Tonga was talking shit.
Do you know that Ken Shamrock thought that Tama Tonga was talking about him? So Ken Shamrock replied to the tweets all angry and shit, like, who the fuck do you think you are? And then somebody was like, no, he's talking about Enzo. And then he's like, oh, my bad. He put, my bad, LOL.
It's like I can picture Ken Shamrock like,
That is the chair shot of the week. You fucking geriatric concussed CTE having motherfucker.
Oh,
Nobody's talking to you, Shamrock.
that's gonna be fun.
listen, bro.
Shooting
He
the
grabbed Joey Ryan's penis. This is the shit
That's
that
it.
happens. This
That's
is what
it.
happens. Yo.
Pops, I want to thank you for your time this week, man. Why don't you give up a plug where you can find you on each and every week, man?
Every week you can find us at DYWTSB on your favorite podcast provider. We're just we're trying to do cool things. I guess the network is going to launch on February 29th, just because it's a cool date.
Okay.
And I feel like we're all going to be family here too, because we got Colin over with Synergy doing a once a month podcast talking about Synergy. Excellent job with the first one. Oh, and before I go, y'all got number 20 in the DYWTSB Rumble Box giveaway.
Oh,
no doubt. Lucky number 20.
Tell us a little bit about that, Pops.
Just go give some shit away for free. Because I love it. It's Queen's 1 year anniversary with us.
Okay.
It's Mania season. So I got a box over here ready to fill up with some stuff from the #Wrestle Office. So it might be figures, it might be autographs, it might be memorabilia, it might be some old shit that you can't find anymore. I don't know. It all depends on what I stumble upon in here.
That sounds phenomenal. We love some free shit.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
No doubt. Pretty Chubby Flacco, why don't you tell them where they can find us at online?
Find us on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook at HPC2Sweet.
Y le cosa tu mamá.
Hey.
That too, yeah. No, I'll be there. That's what they'll find me.
And you know what will be on Sunday?
Blue 42.
One more time.
Blue
One
42.
more again. Sunday, January 26th. The bad guys are going to have your fix, baby. Come to Elmwood Park, New Jersey. And you're going to see the bad guys at Blue 42 doing what they do. 6:30 p.m. If you can't be there on YouTube. The bad guys are going to give you your pre-show.
And ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, call in as soon as you can because tables are running out.
No doubt.
This place is about to be packed. Once they found out the bad guys were going to be present, the owner told me the phones are not stopped ringing. So make sure you call and reserve your table.
You know how many moms I'm bringing?
Did you tell them that was?
That is a shoot.
You told them it wasn't your personal line, right? It was the company.
Listen, when you promise this type of excellence, bro, the reality is it's off the rails.
And guys, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube.
Come on now, you know that.
Share, like, subscribe.
Do the damn thing, support, baby. 10 counts to 10 toes. See y'all next week.
Woo!